Why is connection important? There are so many reasons, but I truly believe that connecting with others is a part of our humanness. It's one of the things that makes us human. It's literally like we're hardwired to need connection with others to best function as humans. I don't think that we're meant to necessarily be alone. I think that we are actually designed as humans to crave connection, to need connection, and to connect organically with other people. And then also, I think that connection is really important because it helps us to understand our own selves better. So connecting with other people, it strengthens our own sense of who we are. It strengthens our own identity as well. So like, for example, when I was first starting my business, first becoming an entrepreneur, I was working my 9-to-5 and the corporate world was all that I knew. And so my identity at that time was really planted into being an employee, planted into being a person that was an entrepreneur. So I knew that to think differently, to act differently, to be a little bit more risky, to really step into that role as an entrepreneur, I needed to connect with other people who were entrepreneurs and who thought in that way. And through that, I was able to detach from my identity as an employee and better attach to my newer identity as an entrepreneur through hanging out with them and seeing the similarities that I had to other entrepreneurs. So connecting with others also brings this sense of identity that we have. You also see this, like, let's say, if you are a part of a religious entity, maybe you're getting into Christianity or getting into another religion. If you want to feel a stronger sense of being a Christian, then most people will fellowship with other Christians. They'll go to church. They'll do things that with other Christian and like-minded people. And so that connection also gives us a better sense of who we are and identity as well. How do we get more connection with other people? So one way of getting more connection with other people is to position ourselves in spaces where we have better, bigger opportunities to connect with the type of people that we want to connect with. So I believe like websites like meetup.com are great, or let's go back to going to church. If you want to connect with more like-minded people, you can go to church, or if you want to learn how to ski, you can join a club. If you want to read more books, you can join a book club and connect with other people who are book lovers. Another way to connect with people is to ask for it, right? So sometimes we are nervous about like asking to connect with people, but it can be a lot more simple than we think. Something as simple as maybe we find that we have a similarity with someone. We can say, hey, I would love to do this thing with you, or I would love to like hang out with you again. I would love to connect with you in another space. So just voicing that we are looking for connection and inviting other people to connect with us is another way that we can foster connection with people. So I think that we can give more connection by being intentional about that as well. So let's say that we have a friend and we see that they're struggling with something, or we don't even see that they're struggling with something. We just have a friend and maybe we haven't connected in a while, or we even have like a significant other we haven't connected in a while. We can really make a point to be intentional about connecting with that person. We can give connection by paying more attention to what people are going through or what they're saying to us, just being more present, right? Just being more present with people is a way to give more connection to other people. Also, another way to give more connection to people is really paying attention to similarities that you have with other people. So when you connect with someone, it means that you oftentimes find something that you guys have that is similar between you guys, whether it's a similar interest, a similar background, and so on and so forth. So when you meet people, or even with people that you already know, you can give connection by really paying attention to the ways that you are similar, to those opportunities to connect. So I think that's how we can also give more connection to people as well.